thought it was done. The hits just keep on coming. What is up, YouTube? It's RS Mario here, bringing you another Pokemon Sword and Shield video. Alright, so of course, like you know with the last videos, yeah, this is a spoiler, bruh. I mean, I probably shouldn't have to keep iterating this, but just to make sure, you know, people know that, you know what I'm saying, this is not a theory or like anything like that. Like, no, this is straight up legit what's in the game. So if you don't want to know, check out one of my other videos. I have a really nice waifu video, like, you know, top 8 waifus for Fire Emblem 3 Houses. You know what I'm saying? If you're a Fire Emblem fan, you know, you can check that out. You know what I'm saying? See if your waifu makes the list. Or if your waifu wasn't Thanos snapped like so many Pokemon. I'm actually going to get into that. I'm not going to talk about that in this video because I do got to go to work. So I don't really have time to make that because I want to actually do something creative with that whole topic. Because it gonna be a doozy. But let's hop on into this. So we have some updates on some of the Pokemon I talked about in previous videos, and we have a couple new Pokemon that round out the missing Pokemon from the decks. So first off, we have Appleton. So Appleton, there is a bit of controversy here. Well, not controversy, but there is some conflicting information going on. So I said in the last video that the Flappy line, or the Apple Dragon line as it's being called, I said that it was probably going to be like another pseudo. Because of course Gen 3 also had 2 pseudos, and Salamence and Metagross. But now looking at it and listening to some viewers comments that it's probably not. Also, just now that we see Appleton, it also looks like it may not even be a 2-stage evolution. This may not be a line. This might actually be a split evolution. So I actually heard that in a couple different places, that this could be a split evolution. That it could be Applin, and Applin under specific circumstances could evolve into Flapple, or it could evolve into you know, Appleton. Yeah, which is interesting, and it actually kind of works. Cause I mean, when I saw Appleton, I was like, how is this an evolved form of Flapple? Because, like, why would it be the apple and then it evolve into like this full-blown dragon and then turn back into the apple? Like, it loses its wings and everything. Like, so, like, why would they do that? Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? So it actually makes sense that this probably is that this is a split line, a split evolution. So it could evolve into Flapple, or it could evolve into Appleton. I expect Flapple to probably be the faster of the two, more like, you know, dragon-like. Well, this one is more of like a tank. You know, it's more defensive. Still looks interesting. It definitely made me hungry. This dude. So again, I can't remember his name, but essentially he has a kind of an alternate form. So if you saw the picture from yesterday, you know, so he has like the electricity going through his hair and stuff. It's essentially a different form. You know what I'm saying? He's yellow and purple. And so with this form right here, he's just straight purple. He doesn't look as smug. He still looks smug, but he doesn't look as smug as he did before because he ran out of electricity. So now I don't know the ramifications of this or what triggers this, but it said he runs out of electricity. So maybe you can only use his electric tags but so many times before this happens and he has to charge up electricity again, which is actually kind of an interesting dynamic for the game. But yeah, this is him. So then we got this one. So Phalanx is a new Pokemon that was I actually missed yesterday. Or Phalanx, actually, not Phalanx, Phalanx or Phalanx. So essentially it's supposed to be a play on the Greek phalanx formation. So essentially, this is not one like caterpillar. This is actually a bunch of little dudes together walking in a formation. So then we have Pincurins. We have actual clear shot of Pincurin. It does not evolve, which is kind of unfortunate. It's not a water type. It's just an electric type. So maybe it has a different form or something. But that's a thing. Then we have what is this thing? NDD. So NDD is you know what I'm saying, the one we got now. So it definitely has male and female versions. And then we have this thing right here. Now I vouched for this game yesterday. Yesterday I said this game has the most designs of the most designs I like out of any Pokemon game since Generation 4. I have not liked this many new mons since Generation 4. And then you bring out this thing. I like penguins, okay? Empoleon is one of my favorite Pokemon. One, Empoleon's not in the game. Two, you give me this dude. This rinky-dink freaking ice cube head penguin with the little fuse on top. So that's probably a gimmick to go with this. You know what I'm saying? You give me this, okay. Alright. Maybe it evolves, right? Maybe it evolves into something cool. No! Alright, it doesn't evolve into anything. Like, the ice falls off or explodes off or whatever. And now it's this thing now. Okay, there's probably some kind of gimmick to this, more than likely. You know, as to what's going on with this. But it's literally a penguin. There's nothing different about this mon whatsoever other than its head. Like, Pingu, Lord Pingu is not pleased. Alright? With the penguin representation in Pokemon. And then, after you give me that lame penguin, you give me a small heart attack. Because you have Yamask, or excuse me, Galarian Yamask in the game. So when I saw this, I almost had a small heart. Because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a Galarian Yamask. Which means that there's probably either a Galarian Cofagurus or Cofagurus is gone. And Cofagurus is one of my favorite Pokemon competitively and, well, just in general. You know what I'm saying? But it is kind of a go-to for me competitively. I have made teams around Cofagurus and its mummy ability. Alright, so the fact that this thing existed means that one of my aces is gone. So of course that's not the case though. Cofagurus is in the game, but this Pokemon evolves into this thing. I can't remember the name of it on top of my head because I kind of lost the list. but yeah, so it evolves into this thing. Now the thing is, it's a ghost ground type, which is I think is a new typing. I'm not 100% sure. I might be wrong on that, but I think it might be a new type combo. Now the thing here is, this Pokemon looks pretty cool. Cofagurus is still in the game, which is fine. That means that this is probably the second split evolution of this game, because I don't see this thing evolving from Cofagurus. Like, why would it evolve into a sarcophagus and then evolve into a living hieroglyphic? Because that's essentially what this is. This essentially is like the Yamask. You know what I'm saying? The ghost has haunted the hieroglyphics of the cave, and now the hieroglyphics themselves, the glyphics themselves are alive. You know, but yeah, interesting times. So that's about it for this. This video has run on too long. I got to go. So of course, like, comment, subscribe. Watch this space, because every Saturday there is a new video. It's probably going to be a Pokemon video, but it could be I'm actually working on a Fire Emblem thing. There's not gameplay, so you don't have to skip it. But yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, and as always, folks, keep it real.